What's up? It's your boy Fats. In prison, I'm telling you, when you a newcomer, that's one thing. But when you a newcomer and you get a roommate that's also a newcomer, that's two things, because y'all both don't know what the fuck is going on in the prison, and y'all both don't know how to get yourself out of situations when things kind of happen. Y'all both could end up losing your life over something real fast while you up in there. But yeah, one day I'm waiting on my new guy to come up in there. And when he come up in there, I'm like, shit, what's up? My name's Kansas City. He's like, shit, my name is Sean. I'm like, shit, what's going on, Sean, man? I was like, shit, man, go ahead and get your stuff ready. You know, I'll move to the side. So when I'm sitting down on the toilet, you know what I'm saying, smoking my little cigarette, he's like, oh, you smoking? I was like, yep. He was like, shit, you think I can hit the cigarette? And I was like, shit, yep. So I let him hit the cigarette or whatever while he's putting the stuff on the bed, getting this little bedroom and stuff made up, putting all this stuff up. So we sitting there smoking for a second. I'm like, shit, man, where you just came from? He was like, I just came from Hutch. And I was like, you just came from Gladiator School? You might want to watch that video on Gladiator School. He was like, yep. He's like, shit, man, it goes down there, don't it? And he was like, yep, all motherfucking time. And I was like, shit, I know it, man. I was just down there too. And he was like, shit, damn, man. He was like, shit, man, how I be around here? And I was like, shit, man, it goes down a little bit here, but shit, it's just depending on what you kind of doing. You know, I'm kind of schooling him on kind of what I know about the institution, but shit, I really don't know too much. So I'm new too, so I'm kind of lost as well. So I'm just basically telling him, I was like, shit, man, how long you been down? He said, shit, I only been down 6 months. And I was, shit, at this time, I only been down 8 months. So shit, I looked at his number. His number was 7, mine was 5. So that let me know that shit, we kind of running neck to neck. So we don't really know what's kind of going on up in there. I was like, shit, man, just make sure that you just stand on business or whatever around here. You know, you ain't got to, you know, doing nothing kind of crazy or whatever. I said, just be yourself, you know what I'm saying, while you walking around here. And he was like, shit, all right, man. So after he finished smoking this little cigarette, we finished smoking the cigarette, he leave up out. I'm looking around, make sure he ain't got no drugs or anything around that, you know, no type of weapons. Just make sure that, you know, he ain't doing nothing kind of crazy that he probably left out or whatever. I ain't looking through his lockers or nothing like that. I'm just looking around, you know what I'm saying, whatever my eyes can see. So I go on out to the day room. I'm sitting out in the day room talking to Mr. T. Mr. T's like, boy, I see you got you a new fish up in there. I was like, yep. He's like, boy, he's newer than you. And I was like, shit. I was like, started laughing and stuff. Because he was like, shit, he already know how it is when it comes to newcomers. He's like, boy, y'all about to go through some hell. And I was like, shit, I hope not, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, shit, y'all both 2 peas in a bucket, motherfucker, fuck it. You know, I was like, shit. He just be joking with me when it comes, because like I said, when I got there, man, he taught me a lot of stuff. You might want to watch my video. I got that fire. You know what I'm saying? So you can know a little bit about Mr. T. So me and him sitting up there talking, and that's when I seen Sean over there sitting at the table, and then all of a sudden this dude, Bruce, come out. You know what I'm saying? They like, shit, what's up, man? What's up? They dab up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sitting at the table talking and stuff, you know? Boom, 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 boom. So then probably about 5 minutes later, that's when Butch come out. He sits at the table and they sitting up there talking and stuff too, you know what I'm saying? All of them sitting up there jibby-jabbing and stuff. So I'm like, shit, damn. Mr. T's like, shit, man, what's going on with you and your boy over there, your roommate? And I was like, shit, man, nothing, man. I said, shit, I don't know them people. And he was like, shit. He's like, shit, Butch don't be playing, man, when it comes to certain stuff. I was like, shit, what you mean? He was like, shit, he just don't be playing fast. You already know how people around here roll and stuff. He's like, you know, Butch is real motherfucking quiet and stuff. He said he been down a long time just like me. He be doing got a lot of motion and stuff going around here. He be doing stuff that most motherfuckers around here don't be kind of doing. He kind of know the guards and stuff, you know. I was like, oh, for real? I was like, shit, he was one of them big time people up in, I was like, shit, damn, man. I was like, shit, he's like that now? He's like, yeah, man. He said, shit, that's why I don't say nothing to him or get myself involved or anything when it comes to him. I was like, shit, all right, man. So I get up, go back to my cell. I'm sitting up in there. I'm like, shit, man, what's up, Sean, man? You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I see you down there, you know what I'm saying, talking to Bruce. And he was like, yeah, man, him go way back. You know what I'm saying? Me and him used to do all type of stuff on the street. Me and him like this. I'm telling you, man, you know what I'm saying? Me and him close as a motherfucker. We slept at the same house. We did this. I was like, damn, man. I was like, shit, y'all was kicking it like that on the street? And he was like, yeah, man. He's like, shit, man. I was like, shit, what's up with that dude Butch, man? He was like, shit, nothing, man. He said he just sat down just to see what we was on, what we was just talking about or whatever. And I was like, shit, Butch got all the motion and stuff going on around here. He was like, "Shaw, for real, man?" He was like, shit, yeah. I was like, shit. So just, man, whatever you're doing, man, or whatever, just watch him, man, and stuff like that. I'm just giving him some same advice that Mr. T just gave me. I mean, just watch him, man, you know what I'm saying? He was like, shit, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? I'll do it. They called Child. I go to Child, sitting up at my table, you know, and that's when Bruce and Sean come in. They sit at the same table too. I'm thinking that Sean supposed to be sitting at the newcomers table, but he didn't. He sat at the regular table and stuff. So they sitting up there talking again, you know. That's when Butch come over there, sitting down talking to him again, like right there. So I ain't really paid no attention or whatever. I just got up, left out, went to the yard, walked the track, you know, came back in, took my little shower, go back up to my little room right there. That's when Sean come up in there, you know what I'm saying? He got a little, he made a little gumbo, so I guess, I don't know who made it for him or whatever, and I'm assuming that Bruce made it for him. He coming up in there with his bowl, he eating it, you know what I'm saying, sitting on the toilet, you know what I'm saying, right there talking and stuff. So I'm like, shit, man, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? He's like, shit, man, nothing, man. He said, just been one of them days, man. I was like, shit, for real? He's like, yep, just been one of them days. He's just sitting there kind of quiet, you know what I'm saying, while he eating his food. Guess he's just thinking and stuff. So a few minutes later, you know, they locked the doors. So when they did that, you know what I'm saying, we just get on the bunk, you know what I'm saying, I turn on my little TV. I'm watching a little TV. Got my little headphones in my ear right there. So then that's when Sean really had his head down on the bunk right there. He's like, hey, Fats, man. He was like, shit, man, what if somebody told you, man, not to hang with somebody in here, man? What you supposed to do? And I was like, shit, man, it just depends on the situation, what they telling you to do it for, you know. You know what I'm saying? I said, nobody can tell you, you know what I'm saying, actually what to do, but some people can tell you stuff what to do. It just depends on how you want to look at it. And he was like, shit, man, damn, man. He was like, shit, man, that motherfucking Butch told me not to be hanging out with Bruce. And I was like, Shaw, for real? He told you don't be hanging out with him. And he's like, I was like, what you mean? He's like, shit, he just told me not to be getting myself involved with him real close and stuff. And I was like, shit, damn, man. I was like, shit, he told you that? And I was like, shit, yep. I was like, shit, I don't know, man, you know. I said, I don't know, because shit, I didn't know. So I was like, I told him I didn't know what he was supposed to do in that kind of situation, you know. So I was like, shit, man, my advice right now is just to don't hang out with him or don't talk to him or whatever and see what happens after a few days and stuff. He was like, shit, all right, man. So a couple days go by. I ain't see him, you know what I'm saying, in the day room talking or at their little table. He's sitting over at the neutral table eating and stuff. So then one day I'm on the yard. I walk the little yard. I'm walking around. I see him talking. I'm like, damn. I was like, shit, I don't know what they was talking about or whatever. We all was just walking the track. They was just, you know what I'm saying, going around. And I was going around too. So I get back to the cell house, take my little shower, go back up in there, you know what I'm saying, go back out to get some ice, and that's when Mr. T pulled me to the side. He was like, shit, hey, Kansas City, man, come here, man. I was like, shit, what's up, man? I had my little ice chest in my hand right here. We kind of sitting there talking. He was like, shit, man, I don't know what your little roommate getting himself into, but shit, you better make sure that you on point and stuff at all given times. And I was like, shit, all right, man, you know. So what he meant was make sure that I get my thing and have it out, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know what can kind of happen up in there. So I get back up to the cell. I'm sitting up in there, you know what I'm saying? Sean's up in there already. He's on his bunk, and I was like, shit, man, I see you hitting the track and stuff. And he was like, yeah, man. He said, shit, I just had to talk to Bruce, you know what I'm saying, about something real quick, you know. I was like, shit, man, damn, man. I was like, shit, man, you sure that was the right move or whatever? And he was like, shit, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We just needed to kind of get something, you know what I'm saying, kind of clarified, you know. And I was like, shit, all right, man, you know. So I just went to sleep, just played it off like nothing really, just whatever, like I said, whatever he was going to do, I'll just make sure that I had my stuff, you know what I'm saying, ready. So The next morning, I go to breakfast, I come back, Mr. T's already at the table, you know what I'm saying, with his little domino stuff. So I'm sitting at the table, and when he was like, shit, I can't sit there. I was like, shit, what's up? He's like, you ready? And I was like, shit, yeah, I'm ready. He's like, you got your thing on you right now? And I was like, nah, it's in the room, man. He was like, well, you ain't ready then. And so I was like, shit, all right, man. So, you know, and like I said, in prison, when somebody asks you, are you ready? You just got to make sure that you looking around at all given times and stuff. So at this time, uh, I was getting up, and that's when I seen Butch, you know what I'm saying, walking, you know. So I hurry up, you know, go up to my little cell, run up there real quick, get my little thing. So I reached up in the bed, pulled my little thing up right there, grabbed it, you know. And that's when Sean come up running up in the cell. Boom, he come up running up in the cell. He bleeding real bad, just lip cut right here, like split right here. Blood going everywhere. You know what I'm saying? When you got them lip splits right there, you already know them is kind of serious. You're going to need stitches for that stuff right there. So his lip was kind of bleeding real bad. And I was like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? Put my little thing down for a second, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. He was like, shit, man, that's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? Butch did me like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I was up in the cell talking to Bruce. And I was like, man, what the fuck you was up in the cell talking to that man for? He's like, man, we was just talking, man, you know. I was like, shit, man, you know you ain't supposed to be doing stuff like that. He was like, shit, he's like I said, he's kind of bleeding real bad and stuff. So that's when he put, like I say, he got this little sheet and he put it in around this thing right there. And it was like, it's just getting redder and redder and redder and redder. I'm like, damn, man, you know. So then I grabbed my thing, you know, because I'm like, shit, man, I'm looking at shit, making sure that nobody run up in the cell, you know what I'm saying, after him. Because shit, it's morning, when it's a fight or whatever, they trying to finish it off if it ain't kind of done out. So I grabbed my thing. I come to the door right there. Look out, you know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody. I turn around, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at Sean because, like I said, he's bleeding real bad. I want to make sure that he's kind of all right, too, you know what I'm saying? Because, shit, I don't know. So then that's when somebody at the door came at the door. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, shit, damn, man. That's when Butch come in and right, he's at the door, right? He was like, shit, we need to finish this off, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I was like, shit, what y'all need to finish off, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there just with my little thing, you know what I'm saying, in my little pocket and whatever. He's like, shit, come on, Sean, bring your ass up out here. We need to finish this. You ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying, jeopardizing my money or whatever and what I got going on around here. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, man, damn, man. I was like, shit, Butch, man, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? He's like, this motherfucker's trying to infiltrate my little, what I'm trying to do around here. He trying to get Bruce to bring the stuff in for him instead of, you know what I'm saying, he trying to cut the business out that I'm trying to do. He said, I'm working around here with all type of people. He was just going on and on and on telling me how he's just moving stuff and how he's getting stuff in and stuff. And I'm like, damn, man. I was like, shit, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I was like, hey, Sean, man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to get up out this motherfucking cell. I was like, shit, because this ain't got nothing to do with it. I said, right now, man, I'm kind of holding you off because I'm holding, like I'm saying, I'm got my thing in my hand right here, you know. And Butch is kind of, you know what I'm saying, at the door right here. Now, Butch is kind of big. I mean, he big as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, he's an old white guy, you know what I'm saying, been down a while. So I'm pushing him back like, hey, man, come on, man, you know what I'm saying? Come on, Butch, you know what I'm saying? He's like, shit, come on, Sean, bring your motherfucking ass up out of here. So then that's when I heard Mr. T's like, hey, Butch, come on, man, with that, man, you know what I'm saying? He gonna come out, He yelling up at the door right there. I mean, well, I guess when Mr. T probably was yelling or whatever, he was probably making sure that he get the police attention. I don't know what he was doing that for, but whatever. But then Sean just like, shit, fuck it, man, I'm gonna go ahead and come out. So he coming on out the door right there. They walking down the little thing. So then when they walking down, like I said, he got this thing around his face right here, and it's all red and stuff. So they walking down the stairs. They get on down the motherfucking stairs right there at the bottom of the little room right here, getting them about to go on to wherever room they about to go fight at. And that's when the police kind of seen them and stuff like that. And they kind of hit the alarm and stuff, you know, and the police was coming in. Seeing that, you know, he hit the alarm on him and was like, shit, hey, y'all both get up against the wall right here, you know what I'm saying? Because I was looking right here because I'm looking, following them going down the stairs. He was like, shit, y'all get up against the wall right here. So they both was on the wall. hit the alarm on him. Other police came in there. You know, he had the little mace right there to where just in case they kind of moved and stuff until the other police came up in there. And then they got him up out there and stuff like that. But shit, yeah, in prison, man, shit can go down at any given time, you know. And you just never know what type of situation that you might come in. You can be a newcomer, meeting a newcomer. Y'all both don't know nothing that's going on in there. And y'all both could be in a situation where y'all both had to defend yourself when it comes to certain stuff. But yeah, like I said, when I was up in there, it was kind of bad. I didn't know the rules. He didn't know the rules. I mean, they tried to tell him that he wasn't supposed to hang out around with certain people, and he still was doing it. And then he ended up getting himself into a bad situation that could have ended up causing that man his life. He ended up only getting himself beat up, but shit, you just never know what can kind of happen in those type of situations right there. So my advice to you is to stay your ass up out of prison. Don't go into situations to where you can find yourself going to prison, because prison is not the life for anybody. Nobody should be in prison. Nobody should be doing time. Nobody should be stressing themselves out. Nobody should be going through any type of mentally, emotionally affect things that can end up causing them tragedies or anything like that. You got to make sure that you're an uplifting person, and you stay positive at all given times, so that way once you achieve your goals, you can be successful at certain things, you know. This is your boy Fats. Y'all stay up and y'all be peaceful. Y'all keep in tune with your boy, man. Much love.